Okay, guys, good morning. We have another relax and paint, and I'm all wrapped up in a blanket sitting here, and it's a little cold. And right now, I don't know what it is where you are. I left out my earrings from last night. I don't know where you are in the country, but the odds are during this time of the year, which is right now I'm filming in December, you probably have some snow or some really cold days where you are. And so this is a perfect time for me to do a little bit of holly. I did this fun little project years ago, and I just wanted to show you that it's really quick and easy. Sometimes it's even got a bend here, but it's all about relaxing and figuring out what you want as a talent, because many of you have a talent. It's right up here and you don't even know it. And you know how you embellish your talents is by practicing. And when you relax and enjoy the process, you are going to be so much happier. And because I have so many people that stress over it, and I can tell you, I've been stressing a lot in my life in the last few months, and I'm realizing there's some doctors telling me, listen, you need to pick out what's most important and relax and do breathing exercises. And so I was laughing because that's what I tell y'all to do. So I want everybody to do something for me right now. I want you, sometimes I forget to breathe and I'll go, phew. And my husband said, what was that? And I said, I think I'm just forgetting to breathe. So every once in a while, I want you to just go and let it out and let it be a peaceful, not an exhausting, oh my gosh, And that's what I'm like, one thing I need to remember, and I don't know if you are out there working, many of you are creating, and many of you want to be creating. But the one thing I can tell you, if you feel like you have so many deadlines you can't breathe through it, the blessing is that you have deadlines. There's so many people out there who are trying to figure out, what can I do to make money? Wow, what can I do to save money? And we forget to remember, if we're really crazy busy, we probably have a family that we're taking care of, and we're blessed to have that family. Sometimes I would getting ready for art shows, I'd begin getting ready to fill this order and the next order, and at least I had orders. All right, so it's kind of like the lemonade, half full or half empty. It's how you look with an attitude at what you're living through. Many of you are in pain, and the thing I can promise you about painting is, for a little bit, it makes you forget about the pain. It's better than drugs. It is a stress release. I had somebody come to my studio, and I have two women. One was a school teacher, and she was so relaxed and enjoying. And one thought she was going to relax and enjoy, but it stressed herself out beyond belief, because she had another thought in her head. This would be so easy. I'll just have this nice little vacation sitting with Donna, and I'm going to just paint flowers. But she came to a certification. It wasn't just sit and paint some flowers. So I had to look at both of them. One is, it's all in our mental attitude. So relax and paint. There's probably people watching this and going on YouTube, I don't want to hear this lady talk. And the other are like me, probably, where I had children and now grandchildren, and taking care of a spouse and myself. And sometimes we just need to relax. So there's something I do that my daughter and my friends are saying, you just do holly leaves so easy. So holly leaves are kind of the same as these poinsettia leaves, okay? Petals, poinsettia petals. So I want you to see, this was like a watercolor faux Donna Dewberry watercolor effect. So if you get all toasty and warm and you sit and you get a little bit of paint, you could just get two colors and sit and paint with me. Or so pick out time today that's going to be your time that you can stop this and start it again and watch it as you're practicing and see how yours comes out. And thank you. You guys have been posting and showing it on our group. It's the Donna Dewberry's with an S official one-stroke group. And I'd love for you to share and tell everybody, I did this from Relax and Paint class. Okay. So are you ready? And thank you so much for giving me ideas. So any ideas of what you would like to see, please let me know, okay? All right, so I'm going to go to overhead camera. We'll pull it over and we will get going on today's lesson. So if you don't want to hear what I have to say, you can fast forward me, okay? I appreciate each of you, all right? Now, so I want you to see that I took a 3/4 flat brush and I did some really thin red plaid in the background. So when I'm looking at this, I want you to know there's a couple of things. I can put some floating medium. I can put some citrus green. I even, look at this, I even did my mug. All right, just a quick and easy little holly on my mug. And this is a Dollar Tree mug. How fun is that? And it kind of makes me smile when I see it. Sitting here with my brushes. And so I'm trying to separate my good brushes. You know, I dropped my green down here earlier. I'm gonna have to grab another green. There we are. All right. I just dropped dry flakes all in there. All right. So I might put, let me grab a little bit of red. I'm gonna put, just to show you that we can get this little bit of a look really easy, and maybe even some yellow or metallic. You can put metallic. All right, multi-surface. You can do all of these paints on your glass and ceramic or even metallic. See this? Now what I did, okay, what I did with this piece is I used glitter. This is extreme glitter on here afterwards, and I just took the paintbrush and brushed some of it on. Or you can put a little wet paint on here and sprinkle just glitter. All right, so let me show you. One thing I did is I got some medium and I wanted a watercolor effect, so I did it really light and I did it the width of this brush. So I want you to see that I'm going to go down here, and if you are shaky, then just make it a shaky plaid, okay? And then I skip one or wider, and then I come down again. I don't have that on both edges, do I? Okay, so I want to go over that again. After you get a big puddle going, I don't have a big puddle, but if you get a big puddle, the floating medium and the red, now I'm just going to come across here. And I'm not worried about it being perfectly straight, okay? Or medium, because I'm going for a watercolor effect. There we go. And then if I wanted the green, that was extreme glitter painted on. Let's say I want this lighter citrus green, this multi-surface citrus green, and I can stand up on the chisel and I can make another plaid in there. All right, or make it all glitter paint. But that's how I did the background. I just thinned it down way more. Can you see that? Now, one thing that you can do, like I did in this picture, is you can trace from a pattern, or I'm gonna make this a little bit darker so you can see it better. All right. We'll do it a little bit louder, a little bit more, darker so you can see. And then I just decided if I was going to put berries, okay? Now, one thing that you can do if you want this watercolor effect, I'm going to use a 12. And what I'm going to do, and I can show you, this is exactly how I would do the red. I'm going to come in here with the medium on my brush and pick up a little bit of the citrus green. Now this way you can come and make this really quick and easy. I do my fabric like this too, where you're going to take textile medium and your paint and you're just going to make it lighter in the middle. So I took the medium. Where is my medium? There it is. I can take and stretch this over. All right, and a little bit, watch this. I'm just going on the edge. And this is how you do your poinsettia too. You just do the edge like this and bring some color over. Now I'm going to come over here with my medium and my sap. And you can make it just really dark right in here. So the medium's going to make it move for you. All right. All the way there. And I can decide how far over I want to come with the dark green. This is sap green. All right, and I'm using the 12. And I can also come here, make it darker. And watch this. I can make these little guys come in here with the chisel of this brush. Look, I'm going to come here. Chisel, chisel, chisel. Right up on the edge of that brush. Now, see, that looked pretty easy, didn't it? All right, then I added some glitter. I can use the handle of the brush and dip dot. Isn't that kind of fun? All right. So now I'm going to paint it with paint. But I want you to see that I drew all these lines. Then I made it darker red up underneath to show layers. And I even put some yellow in the tips of the leaves. And then I did this red a little bit darker. So see, and nothing's perfect in here, but it was kind of fun, and decided to put that deep cobalt in the background. All right, and we just went for a watercolor effect. This was published in magazines and everything, and it was just that quick. All right, so you can get a pattern from one of my pattern books, or you can, I teach you how to draw. You can draw this out, but it's simple. All right, now let's go do a holly lesson, and I'm going to use a 16. I want to keep going on the same paper. Okay, so I'm going to pick up some citrus and sap. Okay, so sometimes I might even want to put metallic on the edge or a little bit of white. Okay, so I have a little trick for doing holly leaves. We're going to come straight down, and I'm going to put you in front so that you can see, and I do a railroad track. Okay, so we got to be a little bit closer. So I got a shadow here, don't I? So I'm going to come right here and come to there, to the point, push down, back to the center, point, push down. Now look, when I do the point, I'm standing totally up on the chisel. Back and turn. All right, so it's a railroad track. So we're coming here, push down, stand up, all the way up to the chisel. Push down, up to the chisel, push down. Now look, I'm coming up to a peak, and then I'm going to go from here to there. All right, so then I'm going to pull a stem in there. Now, after you do that a little bit and you fill that, then what's going to happen look what happens here. I can go just like this, and I'm going to start right on this line, and I'm going to go peak, peak, peak. All right, now I need to push a little bit more up to the peak, up to the peak, and I'm going to pull the stem in. All right, so that's kind of, I didn't push enough on this side. All right, so I'm going to do it again. And I get a little bit of white. Okay. The beauty about one stroke is you can stroke right over it. Okay. Now look. All right. I don't like what the middle looks like, so I am going to flip the color and let you see. See that? And also, some holly has white on the tip. Well, you're not going to see that much on here because we're on a white background, but you can add some of that on there. Now let me flip it. Oops, I didn't mean to flip it on there. So I'm going to go on here. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you that. I'm getting a nice clean edge again, and I might even put some metallic on that edge. We'll see. All right, so if I'm here, and I'm going to have the dark on the outside. All right. Now remember, if you have this drawn out like with a pencil, it's easier. Oh, I don't even have that there. I'm sorry. See, if I drew it out like with a pencil, then point, push down, point, push down, point. All right, and then I'm going to pull the stem in there, and I can decide if I want to come here and do some little veins. I'm not a fan of a lot of veins in here, but some people who are used to doing tall painting really like to put the veins in every one, which is fine. These aren't perfect, but what they do is they help you get that peak, to learn that peak. So it is, oh, let me draw again. We're going to go here. Okay, and then one more. Now I could do poinsettias just like this also, and get the same look. So see the holly? We're going to come out to here, push down hard, push down, curve it out, push down, curve it out, and up. See, I keep going and getting more paint. All right, so we keep coming over here. All right, let's do a third one. You slide down, up. You can tell when you run out of paint, guys. Push up, up, up. So right here, this line's where we want that line. So there's a couple different ways to do holly here. up to a peak, to a peak. All right. Now, the other thing, I can come in here and get red with some metallic, a whole bunch of metallic. And I can come right in here and do some poinsettia petals that are just going to be flat, where you push hard and you stand up, but I'm taking metallic gold along with me, which looks really pretty on a glass ornament. All right. And usually if you see these long petals next to your holly, you usually figure they're poinsettias. Okay, so now look at this. I can come right in here and I can do the same thing into a poinsettia petal where I push, lift, and pull a stem in the middle. All right, so we're getting the same effect. The only difference is what color we use. All right, I'm going to fill that back in and then try using some metallic, more metallic. All right, this is bright gold. We have treasure gold. This is bright multi-surface bright gold, which means it goes on glass, all kinds of really pretty glass, metal, ceramic, lots of surfaces. So see all the metallic. The metallic makes it see-through too, look. And do some little see-through. All right. Now I can also come in here with a little bit of sap, go back over this edge here, and give you a little bit of red on the edge of the holly. How fun is that? Same thing happens here. I've got red. I'm just picking up a little bit of the sap again and then go back over because I changed my mind and decided to add the red underneath the holly, but I could have put all the red first if I thought ahead, right? Isn't that going to be pretty? And this one, I didn't really mess it up much, so I can just touch it a little bit. Okay. Now, one last thing I was going to do is take the red and make some holly berries with the handle of my brush. But I'm going to also come in there and do some little metallic dots. Oops, I need more metallic. So when I put these metallic dots in here, I like to put some little ones extra. And I can put little green twigs. I'm just getting carried away. I'm sorry, I should stop. But this is a fun little simple spray that you can do. And then I took the handle of a smaller brush and I'm going to bring some more gold out here and show you that. And especially if this, oh, way lots of gold, especially if this is just like a greeting card or something with a darker color background. You would have the light color of the leaf like I did up there. You'd have the light color showing on the sides. And then this is what I like to do, is to pick up and dip dot little berries. Dip a stringy because it's metallic. And put little metallic berries all along those stems. I usually do these the burr number. So you can do these little metallic berries, or you can do little red berries. So as you go, they get smaller and smaller. All right. Okay, so this is some little Christmas, little fun little twigs and berries that you can put into your flowers and just have fun. Okay, so I've got a few more right up here. Do some metallic and then add some red, or do it at the same time. Okay, I'm hoping you guys enjoy that. I put it, when this all dries, I put a little bit of metallic on some of the berry, like a little scoop of it, so it pops better. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, go get a mug and paint a mug. Look how fun. Just really quick and easy. All I did, I want to show you one last thing. I can't ever quit, can I? One last thing I'd like to do is you can come in here and just get your metallic, not metallic, sorry, your script liner, 2 script liner with red, and you can get the same effect. Now watch this. You can use metallic or you can use the red, and I like to come here and with my strong red paint make it into the poinsettia petal from a straight one. That kind of fun? So I just outline it. So I think I need to go. I'm taking too much of your time, but I want to share with you fun little things you can do. I just kind of play with it as I go and go, oh, I want to add this. And okay, just a little bit. And you think, watch this, what happens when I add the gold. Right here, let's add some gold along there. A little bit of gold along there. You guys just enjoy it and do your own look, but share it with us because we want to see metallic, and I'm just getting that fun feel of either metallic outline or red. There we go. Lots of metallic. Thank you. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.